Hey there, this is Teacher Ola Podcast episode 176, Zero Article. My name's Ola and I'm an online English teacher. I believe you can eliminate your language blockade. The secret word here is consistency. There are other secret words too. That's why I record this podcast episode and each comes with a little worksheet, a one-pager to help you test what you've practiced here. You can speak English with more confidence, slay that fear, and enjoy free communication. Visit my website for full transcripts and worksheets to each episode. Visit my shop at teacherola.com and enjoy your journey to fluency. Happy learning! Hello and welcome to another episode. Thank you for joining me. Today we're talking about zero articles. Before we dive deeper, let me tell you a few things. My Speak English with TV series course is open now. The program is focused on one skill only, speaking. Go to Powiedz and join the free challenge. Every Thursday at 11 a.m. I go live just for a quick chat with you. You'll find me as teacherola.podcast. Join me on Thursday at 11 live on Instagram. Visit my shop, buy a worksheet set and have your worksheets in one place. They're editable, they include a habit tracker. Also, check out my ebook with episode transcripts. Let me know if you would like to join my lessons in a small group of 6 people. Write an email or catch me on Instagram. Thanks for your patience and let's get back to the episode. There are 3 types of articles. Indefinite, an, definite, the, and zero. No article is also an article, and it tells us something about the noun or about the speaker. Every noun in English needs an article, even if it's a zero article. So you hear nothing before a noun. This void, this gap is there for a reason. Hear these sentences. I need a new pair of socks. A new pair of socks. I like the pair of socks you got me for Christmas. And I put on socks every day. Zero article. In this case, I put a zero article before a plural noun because, socks, too. So A is only available for a one singular object, singular noun. Generally, you don't place an article before plural nouns or uncountable nouns. You can put the, that is a definite article, before both of these groups, but only in specific conditions. When you speak about a particular example, for instance. But there are many rules that govern the use of the definite article the. So to learn about it, please go to episode 112, titled 18 Uses of the You Need to Know. There's another episode I'd like to bring to your attention. That's episode 172 about an indefinite article, an. So episodes 112, 172. Let's have a look at all the situations in which you might want to use a zero article. Plural nouns and uncountable nouns are already discussed. Now let's move on. 1. Abstract nouns. Abstract nouns like, big words. For instance, friendship, love, happiness, education, music, chaos, death, divorce, envy, freedom, ego, idea, joy, justice, liberty, mercy, peace, and so on and so on. So, big words, I call them big words. Let's see some examples. She was in constant pain. I saw no justice in the court's decision. Nothing is more precious than independence and freedom. 2. Names. Lots of different names. I mean, people, naturally, but also places, streets, planets, languages, subjects, days, and months. There are exceptions, of course, so go and search that, but that is the rule. For instance, Adam, Victoria Station, Wall Street, Mars, Oxford Street, Norway, Warsaw, Krakow, Luton Airport, German, Italian, law, physics, Wednesday, March, and some example sentences. Britain is expected to give final approval to expand Luton Airport. Do you speak German or Italian? I've been studying physics. I live in Krakow. His name is Adam. 3. Games and sports. For example, football, baseball, swimming, chess, fencing, jogging, yoga, golf, tennis, volleyball, and the list has no ending probably. The sentences. Adam is only interested in films and skateboarding. He enjoys cycling and photography. 4. Meals. Don't ask me why, they just don't take articles. For example, what's for dinner? Let's have breakfast outside. Why don't you join us for lunch? 5. 0 articles are placed before nouns and numbers. So if you see a noun with a number, don't put there an article. For example, the train goes from platform 9. Go to page 61. I'm in room 304. Listen to episode 76. 6. Routine places. Places we spend quite some time, like in bed, at home, or at work. He's at work now. Kids, are you in bed? She has to go to school. 7. Transport. Things like by bus, by car, on foot. Listen to these sentences. They fled on foot before the police arrived. There is easy access to the center of the city by tram. 8. Newspaper headlines, official statements, notices, user guides, etc. For example, keep area clean. Insert battery. Man arrested on suspicion of murder of footballer. That's pretty much all I wanted to tell you about 0 articles. And now let's practice. Listen and repeat the sentences out loud. Nothing is more precious than independence and freedom. Nothing is more precious than independence and freedom. Do you speak German or Italian? Do you speak German or Italian? I've been studying physics. I've been studying physics. I live in Krakow. I live in Krakow. He enjoys cycling and photography. He enjoys cycling and photography. Why don't you join us for lunch? Why don't you join us for lunch? The train goes from platform 9. The train goes from platform 9. I'm in room 304. I'm in room 304. He's at work now. He's at work now. Kids, are you in bed? Kids, are you in bed? She has to go to school. She has to go to school. There is easy access to the center of the city by tram. There is easy access to the center of the city by tram. Well done! Now go to your inbox and get the worksheet to test yourself. Translate the sentences from this episode into English. Each episode is a practical and free class. If you're not a member of Top People, download the worksheet from teacherola.com/176 because it gives you full English lesson. If you find this episode useful, tell your friends about my podcast, and thank you so much for doing so. Please rate this podcast as well. Wherever you listen, Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcast, YouTube, doesn't matter, but matters a lot if you do it. Thank you so much because it'll help this podcast survive. I'll see you next Wednesday. Happy learning, take care, stay fearless, and say it out loud. Bye! Masz blokadę językową. Dużo rozumiesz, ale nie mówisz płynnie. Brakuje ci słów, czasem tych najprostszych. Nie potrafisz szybko reagować. Jak masz coś powiedzieć po angielsku, zżera cię stres. Masz blokadę językową, bo rządzi tobą strach. Na szczęście można nauczyć się mówić swobodnie. Serio, można nauczyć się mówić swobodnie. Weź udział w darmowym wyzwaniu Powiedz coś. Wejdź na stronę powiedzcoś.pl. Zapisz się na darmowe wyzwanie. Your journey to fluency starts now. powiedzcoś.pl